it's a god-awful small affair to a girl with a mousy hair. But her mommy is yet to know, and her daddy has told her to go, and her friend is nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through a sunken dream to the seat with the cleanest view. Now she sits on the silver screen, but the film is a saddening bore, but she lives it 10 times or more. She can spit in the eyes of fools who ask her to focus on sailors fighting on the dance floor. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's a freaky show. Take a look at the low man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if you'll ever know. He's in the greatest show. It's the life on Mars. How's it going, folks? This is Wayne Hart back with another lesson and an absolute classic as always. Today we got David Bowie and Life on Mars, one of my favourite Bowie songs this, and the world is certainly a worse place without Bowie. I still can't believe he's not with us. Like I say, one of my personal favourites this. I've been meaning to do this for a while. I've been sort of messing around with different sort of arrangements and things like that. I finally come up with this arrangement, sort of a capoed up version. I wouldn't say it's easy, it is sort of an intermediate song. There is a few bar chords in it here and there, but it sounds really cool in my opinion. Now if you do want the chords, lyrics and a strumming pattern, as always I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page, so there'll be a link to that in the comments. I'll also put a link in the description. And the way that that works, you just sign up for as little as a couple of quid a month, and it gives you access to not only this song, you know, pretty much everything I've done over the past 15, 16 months now since I set the Patreon thing up. So there's, you know, a hell of a lot of stuff up there now. There's also some exclusive videos that are on YouTube. There's a lot of videos from the archive. And there's also stuff to coincide with the technique lessons I've done as well, if you're into the scales and blues stuff that I've done. So what are you waiting for? There's a link in the comments, a link in the description. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. Now if you are subscribed and you haven't done already, further way you could help me out is hitting that little notification bell that's somewhere down there. I've got a new feature as well, which is a link that's just under the video. It's like a super thanks link, so you can click on that and make a small donation. Again, something else that's very much appreciated. And you know, if you want to go over and give me a like on social media, you know, why not? You can follow what I'm up to if anyone's at all interested. But I'm Wayne Hart Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok, as we always say. I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, but as you can see for this version, you're going to want the capo on the 2nd fret, okay? Now the original recording, I think it's slightly sharp of this. I tried the capo on the 3rd fret, but I'll come to an agreement. I think it sounds best with the capo on the 2nd fret. I don't think it's far off the original key. Just while we're talking about capos, quick plug for the G7th Capo company. I bought this capo about 12 months ago. It's a great, reliable, durable capo. It's even got my name sort of inscripted on the top, so it'll make a good birthday, Christmas present. So if you're on the market for a decent, reliable capo, you know, that's going to last a long time. I've had another one of these that I've had for the best part of 15 years. I'll put a link in the description below. So it's G7th Capo. Okay, and this is a performance-free model if you're wondering what model this is. So there we go. So capo, 2nd fret. Okay, so there's sort of 4 parts to this. There's a verse, a chorus, and then there's a couple of sort of different bridges. Now there's quite a lot of chords in this, so what I'm going to do, if we go through the verse first of all, I'm just going to read all the chords out in the order, and then I'm going to play, you know, obviously with the words, so you can see how that all gels together afterwards. Okay, so your first chord is going to be a D. Okay, and then we're going to go to a D/C sharp. We're just going to put the little pinky, you know, on the 4th fret on the A string relative to the capo, whilst keeping the D shape on. Okay. Then we're going to go to a D7, a B7, E minor, E minor 7. Now I'm doing the E minor with my second and third finger, so all I'm doing is lifting my third finger off. So we just got one finger on the second fret relative to the capo on the A string. Okay, then we're going to go to an A chord, A7, so go back to the D, D/C sharp, D7, B7, E minor 7, A, A7. Now we're going to go to a C, back to the A7, D minor. Okay, now we're going to go to an E flat, so I'm doing that off the A string root and I'm sort of barring relative to the capo, the 6th fret. Then we're going to go to a B flat, that's off the E string root, that's just above obviously where the E chord is, so we can just do that shape. Then we go to a D7, a G minor, that's off the E string root, and then move that shape up 2 frets and we're going to do a B flat 7. So if you take a regular B major chord, you're just going to take the little pinky off. Okay, and that's going to be all your chords to the verse. So I'm just going to sing that through so you can see how that gels together. So we got, it's a god-awful small affair to let go of the mousy hair, but her mummy is yellow no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen. She walks through the sunroom to the seat with the clearest view, so she's hooked on the silver screen, but the film is a sad ball, and she's lived it 10 times or more. They could spit in the eyes of fools, she could ask her to focus on. So that's all the chords to the verse. So the chords to the chorus, so we're going to start with a G, a C, E minor, we're going to go to that E flat again, and then we're going to go D, D minor, A minor, C minor. So I'm doing that off the A string root. Repeat, G, C, E minor, E flat, D, D minor, we've got the A minor to the C minor, and then we've got E minor 7, and then A to the A7. Okay, and that's going to be your chorus, so I'll just sing that through. So we got sailors fighting on the dance floor, oh man, look at those cavemen go, it's a freaky show, take a look at the low man beating up the wrong guy, oh man, wonder if he'll never know, he's in the best-selling show, there's a life on Mars. Okay, so that's going to be your chorus. So then we've got this little bridge, so the chords for that are going to be a D, a B7, E minor, and then we've got a chord called an A flat diminished 7, so easier to do than how it sounds. The way I do that, okay, so I've got my second finger, that's on the 1st fret on the G string relative to the capo, and my third finger is on the 1st fret, that's on the top E string. And we're going to play the 5 strings, obviously from the the A root note. So A flat diminished 7, okay. Then we're going to go to a G flat minor, or an F sharp minor if you like. We go to a G, G minor, and then if you want to, you can put this little riff in, the little guitar part. So that's on the top E string. We're going to go 5, 3 on the B string, 6, 3, 5, 3, 5, 6, 7, 5, 3, B string, 6, 3, 5, 3, 5, 6, 7, and then that takes us into verse 2, which is exactly the same. We've already looked at the verse, we've got another chorus, okay, and that just takes us to the chords of the outro. So the outro chords are going to be a D, a B7, E minor, G, C, C minor. We finish on the G. I think it's nice on the G just to pick down the strings. There we go. And that is pretty much, you know, the meat and potatoes of the song. It's not easy to play, and it's not, you know, there's a lot of diminished chords in this, dominant 7 chords. I've added a lot of 7th chords in, and I think this arrangement works really well as a sort of, you know, a strum along on the acoustic. So that just leaves us with a strumming pattern. Now, the majority of chords on this are sort of half a bar. So what I tend to do is a down, down, down. So we got a... Hear that down, 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 down. That's pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that. Like I say, it's not sort of bang on with the original, but I think this is a good arrangement and it works well, you know, as an acoustic strum along. I play it this way anyway. This is an arrangement I've worked out, so hope you all dig it. Big Bowie fan. Always have been, and like I say, the world's an emptier place without him. It's still, you know, strange, you know, not having Bowie around, because he was such a, you know, a creative force, and you know, everything he did was amazing. So, you know, sort of a visionary, so brilliant artist. So I have done a few other Bowie songs. I've done Heroes, I've done Starman, if you want to go and check those out. But if you got any other requests, they're not easy Bowie songs, you know, the arrangements and everything. But if there is any you'd like me to do, or it doesn't have to be Bowie related, it could be anything, you know, 60s to modern day that's going to work well on an acoustic guitar within reason, or electric if you want any more electric lessons. So the easiest way to put you know, a request in will be a comment under the video there. If you want to find me a personal message over through those social media platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I just always point out they do get quite a lot of requests, and they do have to sort of, you know, hemp-it them a little bit. You know, some things work, some things don't. But don't let that put you off. Please do keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going, and it's very much appreciated. Another thing that's very much appreciated, I'll quickly mention it again, if you are subscribed and you haven't done already, further way you could help me out is hitting that little notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video up, and you can keep up to date. The Patreon thing, you know, this song is ideal to, you know, sort of download the chords and the lyrics, you know, if you want that to sort of coincide with the lesson. So it's all up on my Patreon page, not just this song, everything I've done pretty much over the past 15-16 months. And I said about the, you know, there's exclusive videos there, stuff from the archive, stuff to coincide with, you know, with a lot of the technique stuff I've done. So what you're waiting for, there's a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. Word of mouth is a powerful thing, I always say, so if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone, you know, plays guitar, please point them in my direction. And that just leaves me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all for lesson very soon. Take care.